Okay, so with this repair, we do have a power steering pump issue, obviously. If you haven't seen my short on my channel, you would see the carnage that it left, but I got it all taken off. So this is gonna be easier. It's gonna be a little quicker because we don't have to go in between the pulley. But if you have a pulley currently on here, there will be a hole in the pulley, like so. You can reach bolt, bolt, bolt. You get the point. All right, here's the new pump. Here's everything already on it. I already pressed it on using my OEM power steering pulley remover. Took me about 10 minutes. They make it really easy. So let's get started. Okay, so with this next part, we got that, slid that hose off, and this is a 16 millimeter if you can get it off, but I'm not really concerned about getting this off because this is kind of a pain when it's off the car. I got to replace this hose because this is the hose that rusted through and broke. So essentially I'm going to be removing this hose too. So it's going to loop around behind the driver's side light. It's going to come down here and it's going to go into the rack and pinion right there. The top left line, one I'm going to be replacing, and this is we're going to go 18 millimeter, and I'm using these angled flare nut wrench, which is perfect for this, which as you can see it's coming right out. So I'll get that out. So a lot of these have the plastic. This one doesn't. This one goes by Torx. So if you have plastic, you could just pull the clips and remove this, but if not, I'm using a T20 Torx bit. Just gonna remove that off to the side. So now we got to do a couple more Torx bits. Let me see. Let's see if they're the same size. Yeah, same size. Okay. And there's one in there. See if I can reach it. Nope. All right, let's see if, okay. Yeah, I only see two. Okay, so that comes, okay, cool. Now we are to the point of how can we remove this? Let me get back to you. Okay, before I go too further, so you do have to drill a hole right here. And let me see if I can get you better lighting. Those are the two 10 millimeter bolts you need to get to. So I just drilled a 1-inch hole, and I'm using a deep with the swivel and to get that out. All right, perfect. Now we can pull this assembly out of there and out with the old and in with the new one. Huh, it's caught around something. Okay, I see what it's caught on. All right, I need 2 hands. Okay, so I already have this section connected. Put the rubber gasket on, then put that fitting in. And I'm gonna work it down there and start putting the power steering pump back on. I don't tightening anything up yet. I'm gonna leave it loose so I can maneuver this. Okay, it's gotta go down into this cut over here. And now I'm gonna get this side ready. Here this is. I'm gonna make sure it's cleaned off, get the gasket on there. And feed it down there, which you cannot see. So now it's going in just fine. I'm not gonna be able to show you, but I'm gonna have to put that bracket back on there, shove it down in that hole over there, and then start putting the power steering pump back on. All right, so that 16 millimeter fitting down here at the bottom, the high pressure side, that was close to impossible to do, but it's done. Those angled wrenches really help. Ran the hose underneath the light and got that one all tight. Now I'm gonna put the 2 Torx bits back for the light. Putting the front grill back on and then adding all your Torx bits up top. This belt is incredibly easy. You can go ahead, if yours doesn't have this sticker, go ahead and just pause that right there and do it. But I just took a 16 millimeter deep socket and then rotated it clockwise and got it out, which I already see something's up. I'm going to do this again because it's kind of off the crank, but you want to make sure it's on all the pulleys, unlike this behind it, but that's an easy fix. I'm going to start filling it with the ATF4 automatic transmission fluid. I know it's highly confusing, but it is power steering fluid and transmission fluid, so. All right, I'm not going to start it, but I am going to turn the key on and start moving it, moving the, so I can get some, I guess I'll start for a second. And that's all it takes, really. It starts pumping that fast. Yeah, see, it sucked it down. Okay. Now I got the front end off the ground, so I'm gonna turn the key on engine off, and I'm gonna start turn the wheel left and right to try to pump some of this air out.